But there is a memorization style, as one of the actually Huffaz I think mentioned, I can't remember which one it was, mentioned that they started hifz in what is known as the way of talqeen. So they will, talqeen is basically where somebody is reading to you and you are repeating after them without actually looking and reading something. You are just repeating and imitating someone. And that is the way that is called talqeen, and it's a very good way of memorizing. And before, in some places, especially in the non-native Arabic speaking countries, they used to use this. And I would tell you to definitely use this for at least the surahs that you're going to be reciting in your salah, because you do not want to not have memorized anything and then you do not read anything, of course, in salah. So try and memorize as much as you can in talqeen, and in parallel learn and practice how to read, inshallah ta'ala, Quran. And as you are learning and reading, and of course you need to have a teacher, very, very important note for everyone, make sure you always have a teacher that you are going to meet a couple of times, 4 or 5 times a week, or at least once a week, where you prepare some homework and some tasks in regards to reading and memorizing the Quran and revising, and you sit with this teacher and read to them. This will help you a lot, and it will make you, like it's challenging yourself, and you are determined, and you have a deadline to meet, inshallah ta'ala. So when you are reading to a teacher and you are also memorizing in the way of talqeen, because you are still not very fluent in reading and you don't want to memorize something incorrectly, so you are memorizing and taking baby steps in talqeen, in just repeating after your teacher, and in the same time you are practicing with your teacher how to get more fluent in reading. There is a stage where your teacher should tell you, okay, now you can start to actively memorize. So your memorization should become much more, and you should be able, and that will come with a bit of fluency in reading. It doesn't have to be so fluent, but there should be a good level of fluency. And more importantly than the actual fluency is a bit of fluency with very good pronunciation of letters and a reasonable, or more than reasonable, a bit level of applying the rules of tajweed, inshallah ta'ala, so that when you memorize, you haven't memorized it incorrectly, inshallah ta'ala. And every time, because actually when you memorize something and you read it to your teacher and you are corrected, you will remember your mistake better and quicker, and you will improve much quicker than when you are reading to your teacher by looking and you haven't memorized what you are reading. Because when you're reading to your teacher what you have not memorized and you get corrected, it's harder to remember it. But if you've memorized something and you get corrected on that, you will not forget, hopefully, if you are, inshallah, determined and really want to improve, you will not forget that mistake that the teacher has given you, inshallah ta'ala.